Delia? What's the matter, honey?
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Hey, come on. What's going on?
No.
No?
I don't have to tell you if I don't want to.
Baby, if something bad has happened...
Look, I can handle it myself. Okay? Just like I'm supposed to. How's Faith?
She's better. Come on, why the tears?
No, I don't have to tell you. What do you mean by better?
Her temperature is broken, which means the antibiotics are holding, and it looks as if she's going to be all right.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Tom must be very relieved.
Of course he is.
How's he doing other than that? You know, is he still kind of crazy?
He's tight about the whole business, but he'll be better now. We'll all be better.
Good. At least somebody had a good day today.
Frank had a good day. He won the primary. We just went over to Ryan's a few minutes ago to tell them about Faith, and there was a victory party going on.
I guess everybody had a great time because Frank won, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was here all day.
Free of the Ryans, an independent person, remember?
Yeah, you know, I was so free and independent. You know what I did?
Tell me.
I voted for Frank the very first time.
You mean to tell me that you never voted for Frank in all the time you two were married?
No, I always voted against him. I wanted him to lose really badly so that he would just come home and stay with me.
Well, then, in that case, your voting for him today was a declaration of independence.
Are you making fun of me?
No, on the contrary, I'm paying you a compliment.
No, I don't think that's a compliment at all. Look, I'm not in any kind of mood to be teased, okay?
I'm not teasing you. Now, come on. What's going on?
Look, I don't have to tell you. I'm entitled. I don't have to tell you everything.
Look, Delia, when I come home and I find you in tears, that's more than just upsetting to you. It bothers me as well.
Can't you think about anybody but yourself?
Rarely. Now, come on. Let me in on it. Come on.
All right.
Jill?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miriam, to get here. I'm sorry I'm so late.
Oh, hey, it's all right. How's Faith?
Well, the fever broke, and they say she's gonna be all right.
Oh, hey. That is wonderful news.
I know.
From the look on your face when you came through the door, I wasn't sure what to expect. So the antibiotics took hold, huh? That is terrific. Just terrific.
You know, I was scared, really scared.
Yeah, with good reason.
Seneca.
Huh?
You really believe there's no possibility of a relapse?
It's going to be all right.
Yeah, I know.
But you're not,
No, I'm not. I am what? In a rage? I don't know.
Really? At what? At who?
Roger and Tom and I, we went over to Ryan's because we wanted to tell them that Faith was all right. And I walked in on an election party. I mean, it went straight out of my mind. And there was Frank and Ray. Oh, incidentally, he won.
Yeah, well, I never doubted that he would. I assume Mrs. Woodard was pleased.
Mrs. Woodard was reveling in it. And because I was unstrung and really exhausted and upset over Faith, I asked her a question I wanted to ask her for weeks.
What was that?
how long it's been since she's wanted to sleep with Frank.
Just a casual little inquiry.
Wasn't unpulsed by it. She said that she has always wanted to sleep with him from the first moment she met him. Only she didn't follow her impulses because she waited until he invited her to do so.
Well, that couldn't have come as any great surprise.
No.
So, who you mad at? You mad at Ray? You mad at Frank?
I'm mad at me. Me for being stupid and dense for a long, long time, and I'm mad at Frank.
Because you feel that he abandoned you and Edmund.
Yeah? Ooh, she was so smug and so triumphant. I mean, it was like it was her party and not Frank's. I mean, and there she was in the bosom of the Ryan family. Maeve, Johnny, Mary, Patrick, Siobhan.
And what did you want to do?
Nothing.
Now, come on, come on. What did you want to do?
Plenty. I just wish I weren't so well raised.
Well, I think you're terrific. And I think the reason that you didn't do anything, the reason you didn't open the whole thing up again, was because that somewhere you know that where things are now is really all for the best.
Frank and Ray and you and me, wherever that is.
Wherever that is a lovely place indeed. Now, Faith is getting better. Edmund's all well. There's a lot of things to be happy about.
That's true. Hey, I feel better already.
Well, of course, that's the bull-like influence. If I can get you to sit down over here.
You can?
Get comfortable. I'll get you a drink, see if we can expand on some of those good feelings, huh?
Hey, that sounds like a great idea.
But before I leave your side, let me put back these toe rings, if I may.
Oh, I see what the well-dressed lady lawyer should wear at home, huh?
Yeah, well, it's gilding the lily, but what the heck? Here we go.
Ah.
Oh. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, how about that?
Oh, dazzling.
Tell me, do you think that one more is too much?
Oh, no, of course not. Of course not.
Here goes. Lovely. Just lovely.
Oh. Oh, heavenly. Heaven.
I want this to be the most memorable election night you've had in years.
You know something, Tom? I'm gonna remember tonight for the rest of my life. I mean, it's hard to believe. Faith turning a corner, Frank sweeping the primary. I tell you, it's more than a man could ask for.
My son, the United States Senator.
Yeah.
It has a certain ring about it.
Yeah. And I remember all the people who told me, keep Frank out of politics. As if I could ever tell my son what to do with his life. Because he's too young. He looks too boyish.
Did you ever doubt he'd make it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there were moments. When people told me he didn't have organizational backing, I worried about that. I mean, I knew he had a following here in Riverside, where he grew up, where people know him. Still. Then, along comes Ray Woodard, and he has all the organizational backing he needs.
And more.
Yeah. She's taken him a long way, and he's still going. Tonight, it was the primary. November, it'll be the whole ball of wax.
It was a victory for you tonight, too, John. Half the people came in to shake Frank's hand, the other half to shake yours.
And you know, some of them were the same people that said, keep your son out of politics.
That's grand.
You know, and I think Patrick's handling it pretty well. Can't be easy for him. There must be moments when it's hard for him to deal with his brother's success.
I suppose so. But Pat doesn't get bothered much by things, does he?
Hey, Tom, what's the matter?
That girl, standing there.
I beg your pardon.
Well, we're about done, I'd say, John.
What are you talking about, a girl standing there?
What girl?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. There was a girl standing there. You just said that.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, John.
You know, it looked like you were just a million miles away.
Was I?
Yeah.
I must be more tired than I realized. It's been a bad time.
Yeah, I bet it is. We're all very sorry about the baby, Tom.
Thanks. I'm sorry, too. I made the old mistake of counting on things too much. I planned a whole life around that baby with Faith and other kids to follow.
Lots of time ahead of you for that, believe me.
I'd like to think so. But that's a decision that's not entirely up to me.
There'll be another baby. Next year at this time, you'll see, Tom.
Yes, yeah. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't understand?
No, what?
How did it happen? The accident.
Stop torturing yourself. Huh?
No, I can't get a clear picture of it in my head. You know, I can see Faith standing there with a paring knife. Where were the rest of you?
Look, what good is it going to do playing the thing over and over how you lost the baby? Just think about Faith getting well. She's coming home.
Who's at the wheel? It wasn't you, was it?
Look, there was so much confusion. I can't tell you very much about it.
Well, when the boat hit the sandbank and then everyone was thrown, what happened to you and Maeve? Were either of you hurt?
No, we weren't hurt. Get it out of your mind.
I need to get it straight.
It won't change a thing, Tom.
I really wish you'd help me, John.
I'm trying to help you. Didn't Nancy Feldman tell you how it all happened?
She did, but it still isn't clear. I just can't seem to get the whole picture.
Will you please do me a favor? Think about Faith turning the corner and that there will be other babies. Huh?
And that's all.
The most important thing is don't brood about it, Tom. Tell you what you should do. Right this minute. Get yourself home, will you, man? Get some rest. Get out of here, will you?
All right.
12 hours of sleep, you'll be a new man.
12 hours will fix everything, huh?
Yeah.
I got it. Good night, John.
Good night.
Well?
T is down. I lost my money.
All of it?
$2,400. That's $2,000 of my profit money, and that's $400 of my original investment.
Go on.
That's it.
That's it?
Roger, do you realize if I have 2 more days like today, $5,000 of my money is going to be gone, wiped out?
And penniless.
Yes.
And if you have 2 more good days like you just had, you'll be $4,000 richer.
If, that's a very big if.
Yes, if, exactly. Look, it's going to go up or down, and you can't be hysterical every day depending on what happens.
Oh, boy, you really don't understand.
I do understand. You invested $5,000 in tea, and you lost $400. You've got $4,600 left.
What about my profit?
Well, that was only on paper.
Paper. This is paper. That's real.
Look, Dee, maybe you better stop this right now. I mean, if you're not prepared for the daily fluctuations, then you're in the wrong business. You knew that commodities were not for the faint of heart. If you intend on being hysterically happy every day the price of tea goes up and then cry salty tears every time it goes down, then I have to tell you something. It's a no-no. I won't allow it.
You won't allow it. You.
Yes,
You.
me. It's unfair to inflict all that on me.
You know, you are the most selfish person I've ever known in my life.
Dee, I'm just telling you the way that I am. Now, I want my life more tranquil than that. And if you want to play the commodities game with all the big girls, you're going to have to handle it better than you are now.
Could you give me one good reason why?
I just did. Look, all these exaggerated responses. aren't any fun to live with for either of us. And when it stops being fun...
I don't feel like having fun today, all right?
But that's exactly it. You're letting your daily life, which involves my life as well, depend on the day-to-day changes on the price of tea. Now, that's no way to live.
I don't want to live like that.
Then don't.
So what do? I say, well, today wasn't a very good day, but tomorrow will be better.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good for a start.
Just like that?
It's called self-control.
Well, today wasn't a very good day, but tomorrow may be better.
I hope it is.
You want some dinner? You want something to eat?
Oh, I had something at the hospital, thanks. That was very good.
You like that?
Uh-huh.
Just like that? That's all?
You, can you sense it all around you?
Sense what?
The tranquility in this room.
I'm sorry. I won't get upset like that again. I promise you I won't.
You know, you really are much more grown up. You should be proud. It's a wonderful accomplishment.
I can be proud of myself.
Absolutely.
You know, if I can be so proud of myself, I'm doing good things. Don't you think I deserve some kind of reward?
That is the most outrageous conclusion. But I love it. And it has been, an absolutely exhausting day. And I may be a little slap happy, but at this moment, I really believe that I'm in love with you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's wonderful because I think I'm in love with you and I don't know why.
Well, it's probably beyond understanding. But why don't you come over here and I'll try to explain it to you.
You gonna explain to me why I think I love you?
Yes. And why we're meant for each other.
They're silly and madly extravagant, and I love them.
Well, the giver happens to love you.
I know. Thank you.
For what?
Being here, caring about me. I like being in this apartment, knowing Edmund's safe in the next room. I like the quiet, away from all the noise and politicking.
That's a first.
What is?
Well, in all the years I've known you, that's the first time that I've ever heard you say anything critical about the political world that Frank Ryan lives in.
Ah, it's interesting.
Well, it does suggest that you are responsive to your own life, your own feelings, instead of trying to tailor-make them to fit Frank's.
I'm being my own person?
Mm-hmm.
I have always been my own person.
Well, I think you have with me, yeah, but when it comes to Frank Ryan, there's been a high degree of self-sacrifice.
Because of his political situation and his personal situation?
Exactly.
You know, I really don't think that this is right.
I don't want to argue.
I think that feels very good. I don't know if it's the drink, or is he toe rings, or you.
You know, it is possible to overanalyze things.
No, but I want to know what's going on.
You're doing it again.
But I like it.
It's encouraging.
I want to know where it's leading to.
Take my hands. Come on.
What?
To begin with,
Huh?
where it is leading is to the other room.
Ah, it is, huh?
Unless I'm mistaken.
No, you're not mistaken.
And then it is leading to your agreeing to marry me. Oh!
They're all lying to me.
There's not much I can tell you about the accident, Tom.
When the boat hit the sandbar and everyone was thrown, were you hurt? What happened to you?
Maeve and I weren't hurt. Can't you put it out of your mind?
I wish I could.
Didn't Nancy Feldman tell you how everything happened?
And Nancy Feldman lied. And Pat and Faith and Maeve and Johnny lied. Every one of them.